boss and a beast. I'm a boss till I fall. I'm a boss on the beat. I'm a boss, spit it raw. I'm a boss, keep it G, and I walk in the talk. I'm a boss. I'm a boss. Sauce, I'm a boss. I'm a boss. Let me see it turn it louder. Let me see it turn it up louder. Let me see it turn it louder. Let me see it turn it up louder. Let me see it turn it louder. Let me see it turn it up louder. Let me see it turn it louder. 1, 2, 3, yeah. Boss in the streets, I'm a boss with the sauce. I'm a boss and a beast. I'm a boss till I fall. I'm a boss on the beat. I'm a boss, spit it raw. I'm a boss, keep it G, and I walk in the talk. Boss in the streets, I'm a boss with the sauce. I'm a boss and a beast. I'm a boss till I fall. I'm a boss on the beat. I'm a boss, spit it raw. I'm a boss, keep it G, and I walk in the talk. I'm a boss. I'm a boss. Sauce, I'm a boss.
Oh, we got cat purring right here. Go ahead, Abby. You gonna purr? You were just purring? Can you hear her purring? Slightly. Yeah, it's pretty quiet. I thought I unmuted, sorry. I was just saying I'm testing a new camera because that podcast that I edit, they're upgrading their cameras. Yeah, pretty much. I think Abby probably bumped the mute button. So I'm using a Panasonic G7 right now as my camera. And I'm just seeing if it'll work for them because they want to upgrade their cameras. They're using MacBook Pro, like, you know, cameras built in, and they want to upgrade. So I'm like, Panasonic G7 is like $400. You can find one used. It comes with a kit lens, and you just got to adapt the HDMI. So they have lighting, so I don't know. I'm just testing it out for them. It doesn't look bad. I don't think it looks as good as the FX30, of course. It looks like I was picking my nose, but I was not. I was scratching. I was scratching right here. How was the Canon M50 Mark II? Let me take a look at that. Canon M52. Oh yeah, that's pretty cheap too. What the heck does it? I clicked it and it doesn't show up. Do they sell it on? I guess it's just used. I know Amazon has it new. Does it have mini HDMI out? It has to have HDMI out. Unless you could plug it in USB. Okay. I was going to give them the Sony ZV whatever. But the ZVE10? Yeah. The ZVE10. You can find those used for like 600 or 700, but I don't know if that's a little, it's probably slightly out of their range. But the autofocus is going to be better because this Panasonic one, I can already tell. I think it's out of focus just slightly. Let's see. Then you got to like half press the button to get it back. Although it's at 3.5 on the aperture, so it's not a very wide aperture. But yeah, I think it is, yeah. Yep, but they have a pretty simple background, so I don't think it's gonna struggle too much. My background has more shit going on. Let me see. I'm gonna message them and see if they want to check it out. Are you editing today? The Canon V10. Canon V10. Let me check that out. Oh yeah. I'm tired again today. What the heck is this? Nah, probably not this one. They want something. I think they want something with an interchangeable lens, to be honest. I mean, this is probably better than what they have, but they want like a fairly significant upgrade. What was I gonna check? Abby, you're back. Can I move you for just a moment so I can type? Why don't you sit right here on your kitty tree? What was I gonna look up? I was like typing something, and then you said the Canon V10. What the heck was I gonna do? I can't even remember. Oh, I was gonna message them. Twitch. I was gonna send them my link to see if they wanted to watch. Okay. I gotta get back into the editing groove here. 30-minute timeline. Well, they're not recording with it. They're just streaming HDMI out. So like right now, like I don't even have memory cards in this thing. But they're gonna have to get a battery, like a dummy battery to power it. I don't have that right now. I just have the battery it came with. So it'll eventually die. I'm not sure how long it'll last. And what's nice is it has a microphone input, so I'm wondering if they can route. They have like not the Shure microphone that I have, but they have like one that's somewhat the same. has XLR out, if they can adapt it to plug directly into the camera, then they don't have to have two different sources for audio and video. Right, Abby? Right? Oh my gosh. We just brushed you too. You're still shedding. You'll just shed forever. You'll just shed forever. This cat loves me, you know? Yeah. Oh man. I'm trying to help you. I wonder if that feels good. A bunch of dead hair. She's purring pretty loud. Probably can't hear her. Mara, what wedding are you working on? I don't know if you're editing right now, but what's your current project? Oh my gosh. So many. Here, take these. But what when you do go to edit, which one are you editing? How far along are you for this year? Are you into this year yet? You're done with 2024, right? That's where I was like the first part of the day on the couch. When was that? March. Okay. Nice. Should my stream just be me petting a cat? I already have 3 viewers. We'll just make this a cat petting live stream. Abby, oh my goodness. We just brushed you too. Where's all this coming from? I didn't think you'd have any more left to give. Cat cam. We don't have cough cam. We have cat cam now. Here, wait. I could do it. Wait. Oh, no, I turned it off. Never mind. It's a pain in the neck. I got to add like a whole new source and stuff. Cat petting stream. Honestly, this feels pretty relaxing, to be honest. You edit Michael Will out of your shots? Oh, no. He does have a tendency to do that. Remember, I had to edit him out of one of my shots from the ceremony or the reception, the toast. He definitely moves around. What's up? All right. You got to be done now, right? There's not much else coming out. Yeah? Speed ramps, live speed ramps. I don't know how that would work. Do you have any more with them this year? Oh, yeah. You can't see her face right now, but she's loving this. Yeah, does that feel good? I'm getting into the habit of asking who the photographers booked, like when they book me, because they usually have them booked already. And then if they don't have one, then I follow up like as soon as possible because I want to know. I want to know so I can avoid. You know who. She is very happy. Let's see if we can get these purrs on mic. I could see it's like the levels are moving a little bit, but not nearly as loud as me, so. I try to catch it early enough, so if they do say, "Oh, it's it's Tim. Tim's a photographer," I'll be like, "Oh no, I can't work with Tim." Timages? No, definitely not him. You hear the beginning of the purrs. She can't get enough of this. She loves the neck scratchies. Oh my gosh. If I move my hand right now, she would fall forward. She's like leaning into him. Yeah. Oh my gosh, look at all that fur coming off you. All over my black shirt. What are you biting for? Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you. There's an emotional distress charge that I tack on when it's photographers who are complete assholes. I got to work with. Sorry, I can't work with Tim. All right, Abby. What do you think? Do you think it's time? Are you done being pet? You're about to have like a sensory overload. And then she'll get all attacky and try to murder me. I get the murder paws, murder mittens. Yep. Cats they're very particular about how they're gonna get pet. All right, you ready? Take some of these. Come over here. There you go. Enjoy the cat treats. The cat treats always just distract her. All right, let's see if I can actually get a couple of things done instead of just petting cats for 20 minutes. Although that does sound nice too. So I have a couple more audio pieces I got to fit in. All right, sounds good. Thanks for joining. Oh, that's nice. I'm glad I do. I give you motivation at 7:30 at night. I wake up every day at like, not super late, but late enough. And I'm like, I'm gonna start editing ASAP. And then I wake up and it's like the last thing I want to do, and I push it and push it and push it until towards the end of the evening. So that's where I'm at. Oh, I have so much cat hair on my microphone windscreen now. Damn. All right. I'm sure I'll breathe that in soon. All right, let me see. I did this yesterday. Let me see how this is fitting in.
You're dependable, consistent, trustworthy, and so kind. You've become so many things to so many people and filled a void in all of us just
Oh,
by
you're
simply
sticking around?
being
Okay,
you.
good.
Knowing that you're the man that will raise my children brings me so much peace. Knowing that our sons will be able to watch and learn from you, and our daughters will be able to feel the same level of love, safety, and acceptance that you bring me. You have loved me through my grief. You have loved me at my absolute lowest. You've picked me up off the floor and helped me rebuild when I couldn't do it myself. You gave me a love that was far from easy, but one that was worth it, worth fighting for. You gave me a love that was worth staying for.
All right, that's good, except I think this starts to come in a little loud.
Staying for. You gave me a love that was worth staying for.
All right, that's fine. That's pretty much me. If I got up and started immediately editing, that's what I would do. Immediately take a nap. Okay. Ceremony.
Looking for perfection in each other. It is cultivating flexibility, patience, understanding, and a sense.
Mia and Nick, today we celebrate not only the love you have found in each other, but also the journey that has brought you here. Your story began in high school.
That might just be long enough to fit in that little tiny section that I have. And then I don't have to like change and edit music. Let's see.
Mia and Nick, today we celebrate not only the love we have found in each other.
Ooh. Can I do anything with these hits? I would use a little bit as much as I could of everything, and then just try to find like good music. But it would be difficult. It wouldn't be fun, put it that way. I'll do the enhanced speech. Oh boy. Yeah, I wouldn't use much of that probably. Would not use much on that's rough. I'm getting calls to play Warzone right now, and I'm like, nope, I gotta edit for a little bit.
Mia and Nick, today we celebrate not only the love. Mia and Nick, today we celebrate not only the love you have found in each other, but also the journey that has brought you here.
I have an idea. So these, this hit right here, I can take this part of the song, extend it to, we'll have those hits come in like right whenever he, let's see.
Mia and Nick,
I'm going to cut out some of this timing here.
today we
Hayes 89. Is that an L or a 1? Probably an L. What's up? Yeah, the hits are definitely going to get dramatic cuts for sure. We are on the same page when it comes to that. But I don't think I want him talking or... So I have an idea. I'll show you. I'm doing well, Hayes. I am currently editing and my cat is staring at me. And how are you? Oh. Yes, I know.
Mia and Nick, today we celebrate not.
Oh, that me and Nick today, that needs to be longer. That felt weird.
Mia and Nick, today we celebrate not only the love you have found in each other, but also the journey that has brought you here.
We're going to cut out that stumble. Yeah, Mara, I got you. She won't eat it up here. She only eats it on the floor. I've tried to give her the treat on the desk. She's not interested. She wants it. She has like a little treat dish at the bottom, so she's like accustomed to taking the treats on the floor down below. These are for Mara. Do you want me to pet her too, Mara? I'll just wait for you. I don't want to pet on your unless you tell me to. Okay, got it. There, that's from Mara. We'll give you a little chin scratchy too. You want some treats? You're not going to eat them out of my hand. I just wanted to make sure. She's like very interested. I'm holding them in my hand. Here, do you want them in your treat dish? You want them in your treat dish. I have bad news. She didn't finish the other treats that I gave her down there, so she's probably not interested. She's eating too much right now, which is good. She doesn't overeat ever. I wish I had that problem or didn't have that problem. She knows when she's full. She's just like, yeah, I'm done. She'll just leave food. She's a smart cat. I could have lied. I'm too honest. Can't do it.
Each other, but also the journey that has brought you here.
Okay, this is an easy one.
Journey that has brought you here.
Clean that up just a little bit more.
Journey that has brought you here. That has brought you here.
Oh my God, it's perfect. Okay, now check this out. So then to get the space here, I don't think it'll tell me. So I'm just going to copy this, fit this into place. This is 2 seconds to wait. Is that right? That's not right. It's 5 seconds and 6 frames. Sorry, that's what I'm looking at. 5 seconds, 6 frames. So then if I delete this and then I want to slow this down, this will be maintain audio pitch, duration. It's 520 and we need to add 6 frames. So 26 and 5 seconds. So now it's 10 seconds, 26, and hit OK. That gives us exactly the length. And then so
Me and Nick, today we celebrate not only the love you have found in each other, but also the journey that has brought you here.
yeah. So you just extend that a little bit because you can't tell. Can't even tell right there. Honestly, I should probably have done that. You're a video editor. How can I help me? How can I help you? I'm good. I'm just editing my own stuff. Let's see. I should have probably, you know what? I'm going to change this. I should have had this. I should have had that start at the, right there, I think. Yep, right at that hit. And then we just got to add, hello, Mom. My mom's watching on Facebook. So 14 instead of 8, right? And then add, that's 10 seconds now. Boom. All right. Oh, wait, did I hit maintain audio pitch? Nope. There we go.
Me and Nick, today we celebrate not only the love you have found in each other, but also the journey that has brought you here.
Mom, my friend Mara on Twitch says hello. I don't know if you'll see that on Facebook.
Journey that has brought you here. Nick. Today, we celebrate not only
No, we cannot talk on Discord, Hazel. I'm sorry. Every time I stream, I get someone on here asking if they can edit for me. I'm sorry. Not interested, buddy. But I appreciate you joining.
Mia and Nick. Today, we celebrate not only the love you have.
I like editing all of my own stuff. Background music.
Found
Actually, wait, what am I
each other.
doing? That is too early to cut that.
Mia and Nick. Today, we celebrate not only the love you have found in each other, but also the
Abby,
journey that has
stop.
brought you here.
Hey. Okay. Oh, there goes my hand grip. What are you doing? Stop it. She's very sassy, as you can tell. She took my entire like wrist rest with her. I do like editing, Hazel, yes.
Mia and Nick. Today, we celebrate not
All
only
right, that to me looks better. Looks good.
the love you have found in each other,
Oh wait, no, we don't want to do that.
but also the journey that has brought you here.
My cat's name is Abby. She's 16, so she's getting a little sassy in her old age. So if she doesn't get what she wants, which is attention at that moment, she likes to take swipes at me. But it's okay. They don't hurt. I made myself a latte, iced latte. Yeah, that's gonna have some cool hits on the music there.
We celebrate not only the love you have found in each other, but also the journey that has brought you here.
Okay, and then we'll do some more ceremony right there.
Your story began in high school as friends whose paths crossed again later in life. It was then, Mia, that you realized Nick was your person, feeling an immediate sense of home and safety with him. Nick, you found in Mia someone who loves unconditionally, someone who stood by you at your lowest, never ceasing to show her love.
All right, we have to clean up.
These realizations, rooted in your reconnection, reveal the depth and strength of your bond.
All right. Some of this is he stutters a little bit, so we'll make him sound like a professional speaker. What kind of cat, Hayes? How old?
Your story began in high school as friends whose paths crossed again later in life.
Okay. Like I said, I'm just gonna cut some of the pauses out.
In high school as friends whose paths crossed again. Friends whose paths.
Okay, you see how he stutters there?
Friends whose paths crossed.
We can fix that.
Friends. friends whose paths crossed again later in life.
Perfect.
It was then Mia.
You can't even tell. Have you seen the viral video of the couple giving her vows and says something like, I love you and your flaws? And the groom's mom is like, you're not going to say my son has flaws? Yes, I have. It was like a fire hall or something. Or maybe I have seen it though. It's very cringe.
It was then, Mia, that you realized Nick was your person.
It might have been. Yeah. I've definitely seen that though. Did you see the one that's going viral right now of they start to walk down the aisle and like some guests, I guess like someone's mom or grandparent starts to walk in front of them, like cuts them off during the dip and the kiss with the I think they posted that in the Discord. And the smoke bombs go off in the background.
It was then, Mia, that you realized Nick was your person. Feeling an immediate sense of home.
I just can't believe like why would they do that? Even if the smoke bombs didn't go off, like why would they do that?
Person. Feeling an immediate sense and safety with him. Nick, you found in Mia some.
Yeah. I'd be done with them too.
With him. Nick, you found in Mia someone who loves unconditionally. You found in Mia someone who loved unconditionally, someone who stood by you at someone who stood by you at your lowest, never ceasing to show her love.
Whoa. We gotta clean that up. What happened there?
Never ceasing to show her love. Never ceasing to show her love. Never ceasing to show her love. Never ceasing to.
Okay, he delivers the first part fine, and then he stutters across the second. So if I keep the first part,
Never ceasing to show. Never ceasing to. Never ceasing to.
so I got to cut that section, and hopefully this sounds right. I don't have to do anything else.
Ceasing to show her love.
Not bad.
Never ceasing to show her love.
Yeah, better.
These realizations, rooted in your reconnection, reveal
Ceasing nor cease. Oh, did he say it wrong?
never ceasing to show her love. These real.
Yeah, but he says ceasing really weird on the second one. Like, I don't know if I can even use that.
Never ceasing to show her.
Oh, seizing. Okay, he said it worse the second time. So we're good.
Never ceasing to show her love. These realizations.
He still kind of sounds like he said seizing at the first version, but it's not as obvious.
To show her love. These realizations, rooted in your reconnection, reveal the depth and strength of your bond.
There's a lot of pauses because he's reading. He's probably not a professional, he doesn't publicly speak often.
Reconnection, reveal the depth and strength of your bond.
All these like cuts will be covered with other clips and B-roll and stuff. I'm just getting the pacing down right now.
Your bond. A bond that has grown stronger with each shared moment and overcome obstacle.
Okay. Let me just wait, is this with the if I do the AI enhanced speech now, I wonder if it'll fix that word so he doesn't say seizing, he says ceasing. I'm kind of curious.
Your story began in high school as friends whose paths crossed again later in life. It was then, Mia, that you realized Nick was your person, feeling an immediate sense of home and safety with him. Nick, you found in Mia someone who loves unconditionally, someone who stood by you at your lowest, never ceasing to show her love. These realizations, rooted in your reconnection,
Made it
reveal the
worse.
depth and strength of your bond, a bond that has grown stronger with each shared moment and overcome obstacle.
Yeah, AI definitely thought he said seizing.
These realizations, never ceasing to show her love.
Although I don't know if you'll notice it unless you're looking for it. I can't wait till the only AI tool that upgraded from this that I would approve of is if you're able to steer it. Like if you type in what they're supposed to be saying and then upload the audio and they like correct it a little bit, that would be fine. I'm okay with that level of AI. I got a text message from all right. Now I want to get this to fit before the music.
On a bond that has grown stronger with each shared moment.
I want to get that to, before the music. I might have to extend that part of the song. There are some AI tools that I do not approve of, though.
Your story began in high school as friends whose paths crossed again later in life. It was then, Mia, that you realized Nick was your person, feeling an immediate sense of home and safety with him. Nick, you found in Mia someone who loves unconditionally, someone who stood by you at your lowest, never ceasing to show her love. These realizations,
I think if I just extend this one part of the song, it'll be fine.
ceasing by you.
So make a cut there. Actually, I'm going to do it from before. I think that's the hit that I want. That sounds like the right note. Yep, that's the same note. Okay, so that's the whole phrase. Extend. Not super smooth, but I think if I add a little crossfade. Yeah, you can't tell now. Okay. So then
Grown stronger with each shared moment and overcome obstacle.
okay, cool. I'm going to just back that up just a little bit.
And overcome obstacle.
I think it needs to be backed up more.
Stronger with each shared moment and overcome obstacle.
Yeah, that feels right. Wait. Oh, I didn't even have that set to. I'm just mixing the music so it gets louder and quieter when it needs to. Okay.
Your story began in high school as friends whose paths crossed again later in life. It was then, Mia, that you realized Nick was your person, feeling an immediate sense of home and safety with him. Nick, you found in Mia someone who loves unconditionally, someone who stood by you.
Well, what happened there? I get this like one little fly that just keeps trying to get me. My glasses are really dirty, I just noticed too. I have seen the new Superman movie. Yeah, I like it. It's good. It's very comic booky, but it's good. I mean, I'm getting a little burnt out on superhero movies. Music, clear audio type, balanced background. It's not really doing anything. Interesting.
You at your lowest, never ceasing to show her love. Your story began in high school as friends whose paths crossed again later in life. It was then, Mia, that you realized Nick was your person, feeling an immediate sense of home and safety with him. Nick, you found in Mia someone who loves unconditionally, someone who stood by you at your lowest, never ceasing to show her love. These realizations.
I don't know if it's super woke. I think it's just the sensitive right wingers who, you know, they turn everything that's like popular into some sort of social commentary on something. Like, yeah, I mean, every movie has that. I think they're just mad that like the villain is a billionaire. It's like that's probably what they're most upset about. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, the hero is an illegal alien. That's true. He does say that. He says that he's an alien. I mean, I've been an alien and I'm not afraid to admit it and this and that, but I'm more human than some of you. You know, or I forget how he phrases it, but he's like, but it's basically about how, you know, aliens are, you know, makes you human is other human qualities, not where you came from.
Bond that has grown stronger with each shared moment and overcome obstacle.
Okay, so I think that'll work there. Which actor? I feel like everyone in there was pretty good. I mean, it's you know, it's a fun movie, you know. You go and you turn your brain off to a certain degree and watch the CG spectacle. It's fine, you know. It exists. There are better movies out there and there is a whole lot worse movies out there. Skylar, who is she or he? Is that the guy? No. Hold on, let me look it up. Oh yeah, the guy plays Jimmy Olsen, I think his name. Where have I seen him before? He actually has a pretty he's a side actor, but he has like a he has a pretty big part in Superman. I'm looking up his IMDb. I know he was a wait. Oh, he was the kid in Vacation. That's where I've seen him. Which is actually a pretty funny movie. I don't remember much about it. I just remember it being like, this has no business being as funny as it is. With Ed Helms, Christina Applegate. That's where I've seen him. 2015, 10 years ago. Oh, he does a lot of voice work too. I see. Yeah, that's definitely where I saw him though. We're the Millers. Yeah, where they pretend to be a family. Right. Those movies felt like the early 2000s, comedies that were coming out, like Step Brothers and Anchorman. Like that's what those kind of felt like to me. Thanks, Anmol. Santa Clarita Diet. Oh, that was on Netflix, right? I think I was gonna watch that and then never got around to it, and then it got buried. Ed Helms is in We're the Millers too, which is like another road trip movie. What the heck? All right. Oh, they canceled it. That's when she was like a zombie, right? Or the main actress was a zombie.
You have each other to lean on. You have both already carried each other through grief, loss, and some of life's hardest challenges that would have been unbearable to face alone.
Drew Barrymore. Yep. Couldn't remember who was in it.
Your journey together is a testament to the power of love, resilience, and the unwavering commitment to never give up on each other. As you embark on this new chapter, know that the love and support of your family and friends will always be with you as well, cheering you on and walking beside you every step of the way.
What are my other angles of this look like? Okay, that's good. That's also good.
As you embark on this new chapter.
Okay, so maybe I'm thinking about using this last bit for the last final section. God, this one fly is bothering the shit out of me right now.
With each shared moment and overcome obstacle.
Okay, and then bring it back down. For this part.
As you embark on this new chapter, know that the love and support of your family and friends will always be with you as well, cheering you on and walking beside you every step of the way.
Okay, that could work, or maybe I should probably do the kiss right here, because then when that chorus comes in with the "It's a Perfect Moment in Time" or whatever, probably the best option to do. Let me see if I'm just going to grab the kiss part. Sometimes I don't show this part. Oh, her son comes up too. He's got the rings. Okay. All right.
By the power vested in me and by the state of Ohio and the Providence Center, I now pronounce you husband and wife. Nikki may kiss your bride. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor to present Miss Anthony.
I'm just gonna pull all this over. Did you pick up the same song? It's okay. You can do whatever you want. I'm not offended. Oh. We Are Twins. It was a good song. I don't know. I want to use that, but
By the power vested in me by the power vested in me and by the state of Ohio and the Providence Center, I now pronounce you husband and wife. Nikki may kiss your bride.
so like this should happen more so like over here.
Pronounce you husband and wife. Nikki may kiss your bride.
This seems a little cheesy. Maybe I shouldn't. Is this too cheesy? It's too cheesy. Shit. This was in April.
By the power vested in me and by the state of Ohio and the Providence Center,
What's up, Alex?
I now pronounce you husband and wife. Nikki may kiss your bride.
It's a perfect moment in time.
I mean, the beat's cool. It's got a good beat, so it's not that it's cheesy. It's just I think that sometimes I find lyrics like that are too on the nose. Like, I don't know. Embrace the cheese. Yeah, sometimes you have to. I just try to avoid songs that are like super on the nose. Like when I first started editing wedding videos, I would use songs that were like on like the wedding playlist, you know? Like, oh, she's got a white dress, you know? I'm like, okay, that's I would never do that again, you know what I mean? All right, Mara, I'll speed ramp the first kiss for you.
Nikki may kiss your bride.
It's a perfect moment in time. And I'm
And I know we're just gonna have them start walking. The LiDAR that I linked in the group, Alex, I don't know. They didn't give a ship date yet. It's like it was a pre-order. Here, I'll link it. Oh no, it's in the Discord. You have it. It says third batch ship countdown. It doesn't give an estimate. Yeah, it doesn't even give an estimate for shipping. It could be months. The goods will be dispatched from China within 45 days after payment and order confirmation. So I'm sure I'll have to pay 100% tariff on it. Cool. If that's the case, I'm sending it back. There's no way I'm paying friggin' double. Thanks for liking the stream, David. Speed ramp a drone kiss. No, thank you. Fire shot right here. Thanks. The DJI intelligence tracker. Oh, you mean the thing that goes on the Mini 4? I ordered that too. I ordered that months ago. It's not even shipping. Ordered it from B&H. Most DJI things aren't shipping. I need a new battery grip. I have like the extended battery grip for my gimbal, and the rubberized texture on it, it's so gross because I just sweat all over it for a year. So now it's like gross to the touch. And I don't think you can buy just like the grip tape for it, you know? So I don't know what I'm going to do about that. You can't buy a new battery grip for them. So that's cool. Spills. Yeah, I'm shooting this. You can get what? The DJI battery grips? The extended one? Yeah, they had it in stock. I usually order stuff from B&H because I get the tax discount because I have the Paybu card. You have the battery grip? I think it's the BG. I'll send you a message. I am shooting this weekend, but I'm shooting on behalf of a friend, so I don't have to edit it. I just got to shoot and turn over the footage. An RS4 Pro for $380. That's pretty good. I got a RS3 Mini from there for like $60. It's normally $300. It didn't have a I have it right here. It didn't have the hot shoe for it. This thing. Don't ask me why I have it like sitting right next to me, but I bought this for like $10. Chartiers Country Club. Wait, who's your biggest competitor? Sorry, Instagram, the delay is like, it's a little bit longer than Twitch. Yeah, I'm going to actually email DJI and ask if they can, if they will just sell me the grip, like the rubberized grip tape. I would love to. Here's an idea. All right, you guys can steal it if you can figure it out. B&H is your biggest competitor? Jesus. B&H is huge. I want to create like a 3D printed, some sort of molded plastic that you can put on the grip. So to like even add more cushion. But I don't know how to do that. And it's like injection molded stuff you got to do with that. So, wait, where do you sell this from? Like, do you have a website, Spills? I could go to YM. Robbie's helped me out a bunch of times with things. He actually got me a RS4 Pro because my RS3 Pro. I had an RS1 or the Ronin S, the first one that they made, and I thought it broke the day before a wedding, and I was like, I needed it like, within 12 hours basically, and I wasn't going to be able to make it to YM before they closed, so I called Robbie, paid for it over the phone. He took it home with him to his house. And he wasn't even home. He just go on my back porch and open up the door and pick it up. He had it all in a bag for me and everything. So I drove out to where he lived, picked up his my RS3 Pro from him that I ordered over the phone the day before. All right, Alex, I'm waiting. I'm hearing you out. The original Ronin. See, I had the opposite experience. I had a great time with it because before that I had the Zion Crane 2, and that thing was okay, but it just I don't know. The Ronin S was way better. Is it padded rubber? Okay, does it will it hold up? Or do you got to retape it every time? Like how long will that tape last? I mean, it's worth. You know what I should do? I should try it on the thing that I currently have because it's not going to make it feel any worse. That thing is gross and sticky right now, especially after the last time I used it. It was like it was a very hot day. I'm like kind of afraid to touch it. Couldn't figure out how to balance it. It was a little tricky. The one that yeah, I've had 4 gimbals. Yeah, I had the RS I had the Zion Crane, sold that, got an RS Ronin S, had that forever, and then thought it broke, like the motor broke. It turns out it just needed reset or something and it was fine. But then I bought an RS3 Pro, kept the Ronin S as a backup and ended up never using it. So sold that to a friend. And then the RS3 Pro was doing fine, but I wanted, what did I want the RS4 Pro for? I think I just bought an RS4 Pro because I wanted the vertical shooting quicker. And I still have the RS3 Pro. So that's my backup. There's not a huge difference, so. Eventually I went monopod and handheld until I got RS3. Then I broke that the first time I used it. Oh no. All right, Alex, I'll take a look at that. It's called Lizard Skin. Lizard Skin batting tape. Oh, okay. You know what? Worth a shot. You have to order some of this. They have a couple of different combinations you can use. I honestly haven't used it. The vertical switch, I haven't used it like ever yet. But I have a couple things next year where I'm going to be using it a lot. So oh, I know why I got the RS4 Pro. The end of this wedding, the one that I'm editing right now, the RS3 Pro was going crazy. I couldn't it wouldn't I was like switching using the thumbstick to try to tilt the motor up and stuff, and it just was doing its own. It was doing whatever it wanted. It would like not stop. You know, you'd press up and it just kept going up. So I was like, I'm done with this thing. I think I got it wet at one point, and it's just never really been the same since. And I was just tired of dealing with that. But so I got the RS4 Pro. But even that one isn't perfect. I don't think adding gimbal is perfect. Because this one, when you boot it up, sometimes it boots up like this. It's like shifted. And then you got to turn it off and then turn it back on, and then it'll level itself out. So it's super weird. And the thing's brand new. And it's telling me that the camera that I am using, the Panasonic, the battery is dying. So I'm going to have to fix this. How do will it charge through USB? I'm guessing it won't charge via USB. Do I have an extra USB cable? This one's too short. This one's way too short. What do I have? That one's too short too. All right, I'm gonna have to switch to the FX3. Yep, and it just died. Hang on one second. I'll be right back.
Let me get a lobster, please. Little prime rib, crab rangoon, cream cheese. Glass of wine and some ice cream. Now I think I got brain freeze. Just got comped at the Orleans, up 20 grand. Now I'm chopping on green beans. The Jello mold's looking kinda mean. Load it up, cause it's all free. I'm going back to thirds. Okay, who's this at a loss for words? Okay, at the buffet till it hurts. Okay, yeah, we do this all day. All day, yeah, we do this all day. All day, all day, yeah, we do this all day. All day, yeah, we do this all day. All day, all day, yeah, we do this all day. Got my paycheck, put it on black. Hit that, run it back. Now I'm sitting on some racks. Made a few moves at the track. Hit the parlay, eating parfait with some flapjacks. No, don't stop till 4. So I'm going back for more. Tacos, nachos galore. At the buffet, I'ma conquistador. I'm going back to thirds. Okay, hostess at a loss for words. Okay, at the buffet till it hurts. Okay, yeah, we do this all day. All day, yeah, we do this all day. All day, all day, yeah, we do this all day. All day, yeah, we do this all day. All day, all day, yeah, we do this all day.
Can't stop me now, you can't stop me. 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 Can't stop me now, you can't stop me.
I'm going back to thirds. Okay, hostess at a loss for words. Okay, at the buffet till it hurts. Okay, yeah, we do this all day. All day, yeah, we do this all day. All day, all day, yeah, we do this all day. All day, yeah, we do this all day. All day, all day, yeah, we do this all day. Let me get a lobster, please. Little prime rib, crab rangoon, cream cheese. Glass of wine and some ice cream. Now I think I got brain freeze. Just got comped at the Orleans, up 20 grand. Now I'm chopping on green beans. The Jello mold's looking kinda mean. Load it up, cause it's all free. I'm going back to thirds. Okay, hostess at a loss for words. Okay, at the buffet till it hurts. Okay, yeah, we do this all day. All day, yeah, we do this all day. All day, all day, yeah, we do this all day. All day, yeah, we do this all day. All day, all day, yeah, we do this all day. Got my paycheck, put it on black. Hit that, run it back. Now I'm sitting on some racks. Made a few moves at the track. Hit the parlay, eating parfait with some flapjacks.
All right, I'm back. I switched to my FX3. Dylan, what's up? How you doing, man? Sorry, I had to switch. I was testing a camera out that was not that was just a test. It was a Panasonic G7. I was testing for a friend's podcast. They're picking one of these up, but I don't have a power supply for it, so it was just running off a battery and it died. So we confirmed that that worked, and it worked. It doesn't look as good as the FX3, but it's also a quarter of the price. I rented out my FX 30, so I don't have the anamorphic setup right now. Just using a 20 mil. Yeah, Alex, that high capacity grip is really nice. What song? With on my away screen, I forget what song it even is. You need a drone shot that can make the controller silent, or a drone that can make the controller silent. Oh yeah, you can't turn that off. You can't turn the beeps off. I thought you could. You just got to make sure that your shit's charged. Okay. Let me get back to editing. There we go. Sweet. Oh, it's cool, man. Dylan, nice to have you. Are you streaming tonight? I keep on missing your streams. I get notifications every time, and I'm either like doing something else or like playing a video game, and I'm like, fuck. But I should probably just join. I should probably just pop on. I want to see how you edit in DaVinci. $24 mil for F1 for the dance. There you go. The 20 mil 1.8 for Sony is amazing for dance floor. It's my favorite lens to use. Unless the dance floor is like not packed, it is the worst lens to use because it makes everything super obvious that there's no one on the dance floor. So you got to use like a 35 or a 50. Okay, Dylan, I'm going to make it a point to join, at least multitask if I'm doing something tonight. I want to check it out. I want to check out your stream, bro. All right. So I need to finish putting a couple of clips in, some more audio, because I don't want the song to just play out forever. Okay, so that part of the ceremony is good, I think. I need to put something here. What can go there? What does he say? Anything?
New chapter. Know that the love and support.
You know what? I might be, after I cut this down, because all these like gaps or the pauses, I bet you that part will fit in. I don't even have to extend the song. Let's take a look, shall we? For people telling couples to break the fourth wall and look at the camera, and that's gotten me much better footage. Yeah. I do it all the time. I tell people if people are going to watch, or if they're going to like interact with my camera, it immediately goes into the wedding video. Or they like point at it or do something goofy. I'm like, yep, instantly making it in.
Family and friends will always be with you as well, cheering you on and walking beside you every step of.
See, pacing wise, the pauses make sense, but I don't know if it's okay if it doesn't to me. Okay, so drag all this junk over. Will it fit in? Oh, no, it doesn't. Damn. All right. Unless I...
Come obstacle. As you embark on this new chapter, know that the love and support of your family and friends will always be with you as well, cheering you on and walking beside you every step of the way. By the power vested in me and by the state of Ohio and the Providence Center, I now pronounce you husband and wife.
We can cut that down. Give it some more room.
By the power vested in me and by the state of Ohio and the Providence Center, I now pronounce you husband.
We could probably just cut that. We could just make it the state of Ohio.
In me and by the state of Ohio, I now pronounce you husband and wife.
Yeah, that's totally fine. And then, does this make sense?
Chapter. Know that the love and support of your family and friends will always be with you as well, cheering you on and walking beside you every step of the way. By the power vested
We can cut out the cheering you on. It's a little redundant. Plus his like inflection point. I don't think we need it.
will always be with you as well, and walking beside you every step of the way.
Okay. I think that's going to work. I need to...
I now pronounce you husband and wife. Nikki may kiss your bride.
The cheesy lyrics, but it's okay. It's a wedding video. What am I doing? I want to do audio. I'm going to see what it looks like with the speech enhancement. Oh, that's already enhanced. Dialogue, enhanced speech. Crank that to 10. How does it sound?
As you embark on this new chapter, know that the love and support of your family and friends will always be with you as well, and walking beside you every step of the way. By the power vested in me and by the state of Ohio, I now pronounce you husband and wife. Nikki may kiss your bride.
All right. I'm cool with it so far.
Seizing to show her love. These realizations and overcome obstacle. As you embark on this,
I need to fade this a little faster, or a little slower, I mean. Thanks, man.
obstacle. As you embark on this new chapter, know that the love and support of your family and friends
Yeah.
will always be with you as well, and walking beside you every step of
My
the way.
cat's back.
By the power vested in me and by the state of Ohio, I now pronounce you husband and wife. Nikki may kiss your bride.
All right, cool. Timing on that's good. They're gonna walk. I'm gonna cut this a little bit better. Obviously, we could just probably cut around here. We don't need to show her getting her flowers handed to her. I'll cut out my zoom there. And then there's a kiss there. Okay.
Slow down, take it in now. We've
Cool, cut some of those lyrics out. Now we have a little bit more space to put in some more voiceover without people singing in the background to distract from that. It's something I like to do. And we used a lot of the vowels, so I'm okay with that. Maybe
I never want you to forget.
The last 12 years, Mia and I always say there is a difference between friendship for
I'm looking for like a nice like ending, like to go into like dance footage stuff.
any advice because we know nobody else has our best interests the way we do for each other. And even when we don't make the best decision ourselves, are right there ready to help
Oh, I need to switch back to my editing instead of audio. Sorry.
along together. And even when we don't make the best decision ourselves, are right there ready to help with no judgment or questions asked.
All right, so I already used the best man, he like ends it and talks about like, let's go dance, you know?
I don't know about you guys, but it's been a long week. Let's get this party started.
Yeah, so that'll be like some dance footage right there too. Like the end of Act 1 of my not template, but you know, outline. I guess this would probably be an okay time to put in the maid of honor. Let's see how she ends it.
Will no longer go to a place called home until thankful to still be alongside Mia in life after all this time, and now getting to do the same with Nick. I love you both, and I can't wait to see your life continue to unfold.
That'll work. There's probably some more I'll actually be able to use though. It's relatively short. I gotta switch back to audio.
I am so thankful to still be alongside Mia in life after all this time, and now getting to do the same with Nick. I love you both, and I can't wait to see your life continue to unfold.
I don't. The timing wise, it's not too bad.
I am so thankful to still be alongside Mia in life after all this time, and now getting to do the same with Nick. I love you both, and I can't wait to see your life continue to unfold.
I kind of like it towards the end of that clip, but I also need to find something to put here.
I love you both, and I can't wait to see your life continue to unfold.
It's a perfect moment in time.
All right. Does she say anything short?
Selves are right there ready to help with no judgment or being the people we go to for any advice because we know nobody. Mia can create laughter in a moment of suffering and also show a vulnerability I've always been in awe of. Giving everyone all her love because she knows love is one of the safest feelings herself.
This is probably too long. We used enough of Ronnie because he did the ceremony too. Throw the enhancement on and see if that works.
Will be alongside Mia in life after all this time, and now getting to do the same with Nick. I love.
All right, let me try to cut some of the pauses, although she didn't have many.
Mia can create laughter in a moment of suffering and also show a vulnerability I've always been in awe of. Giving everyone all her love because she knows love is one of the safest feelings herself.
Actually, I don't know if that's going to make sense going from that to this.
I'm so thankful to still be alongside Mia in life after all this time.
Oh, no, it does. It does. Okay. Dylan, do you have an animal that just is always up in your shit like this? My cat just always up in my business. He's tapping me on the beard. Oh, we're so close. My cat's like a dog. She's very. At least you probably just can't move your feet and stuff while they're under you. This one here, she'll inch closer and closer and closer till she's like right here, and I can't even get my like arm on my hand on the keyboard to like use the hotkeys and stuff. That's what kills me the most. Like she's right now, her paws are like against my arm, just staring and waiting. Right, Abby? She's cute though. She can do whatever she wants. She's 16. She's the boss, right? Did you want us to lay? I have a little cat tree literally right next to my desk, but it's covered in HDMI cables right now, so maybe that's why she's. No, she just wants to be here. Okay, never mind. Don't let me stop you. Yeah, basically. She's like, it's less editing, more love, please.
And now getting to do the same with Nick.
Okay, I think I need to extend like one bar of music
You're
here.
in a moment of suffering and also show vulnerability I've always been in awe of. Giving everyone all her laughter in a moment of
I think that's the beat. The start of the beat.
laughter in a moment of suffering.
All right,
and
Abby,
also
that's
show
enough.
vulnerability. Laughter in
That's the start of the phrase. Although that part might be okay too. If I just extend this once. So just all right, Abby, please. I gotta like, can I just like work for like 20 more minutes? Your dog doesn't like being touched. Oh no. I did see that, Mara. We're not going to talk about him though. We'll talk about him in private, but not on stream. Dylan in Texas is probably just like, I want the tea. Yeah, I got stories about that guy. All right, let me see. I have 3 viewers right now. 0 on Instagram, and he doesn't even follow me on Instagram anymore. So I guess I could talk a little. I could spill a little tea. I'm not gonna say Dylan. I'll send you the video though, but I'm not gonna say his name. So this dude, he's very salesman-y, and everything he like just talking to him, you could totally tell that he's in it. I don't know. He's like trying to sell you a car. You know what I mean? So that's like the number one thing that just like irks me about like the way he like kind of runs his show. But the thing that like fucked me up the most, yeah, super in it for the money. He's also super tone deaf about, before I get to my like personal story, he's super tone deaf about okay, I was in a group chat with him, and someone commented, was like, this was probably 2 years ago, and they were like, hey, it is like, how's everyone's bookings looking? Because like I don't have a lot, and like people are struggling, and like, you know, there's like 15 other people in there, and they're like, yeah, our bookings are down too, like this is not good, you know. And I felt totally, I mean, it was like the tone of the chat was like, are we going to be able to stay like in business, you know? And he's in there, someone added him, and the first thing he says is, he probably is, I don't know too much about, he might be anti-LGBT, but the thing he says in the chat is, no, I'm good, I have so many bookings right now, we're going to be putting in a pool at my house, and I would love to invite all you guys over for the summer and have like a pool party. That's what he fucking says. After 10 people are in there saying, how they're like struggling and stuff with bookings and not having enough money. He brags about a pool that he's putting in. Like, dude, read the room, you know? And like no one commented, no one like tagged. Like it killed the chat completely. And he ended up deleting the message. Yeah. Yeah, he deleted the message, and then I think he followed up and said like, yeah, just keep at it, guys, you know, you'll get your bookings and stuff, cuz like someone probably was like, this is weird. Yeah, I don't Mara, ask I think it was Logan's chat. Ask her about it. I think it was her Instagram group chat. Anyway, so the thing that happened with me, like super personal with him, is I think he charges roughly what I charge, give or take. And this is like, I'm not like personally offended by this because people are going to do what they want to do. And, you know, if I'm not in someone's budget, I don't fight for it too hard. You know, I'm just like, well, you know, maybe I can lower my scope of work if I lower the price a little bit. It's not a big deal. I will work with people if I can. But so there was an influencer, and I've done a few influencer weddings. People were always like, oh, you know, oh, it's so lucky you got someone who has like 1 million followers to, you know, tag you and all this stuff. It does nothing. Like, it doesn't get you any bookings. And they tag the crap out of me because most of their followers aren't wedding people, you know? They're like, you know, they do like lifestyle stuff. Anyway, so there's another influencer in Pittsburgh that was doing a wedding, and the planner was someone I worked with who really likes me, who I've done another influencer wedding for, and it went really well. We had a great time. Everything was perfect. You know, I still talk to this person, the influencer that I did a wedding. I do her podcast. Like, I edit her podcast every week. So we have maintained a really good relationship. So the planner was like, JT, this new influencer wedding, December 2024. So this was like 6 months ago, 8 months ago. She's like, it's a done deal, 100%. They're gonna book you. They just like, the mom she's gonna contact you, no problem. So she started, like, a couple weeks go by, and like I haven't heard from anybody, and I'm not like chasing people down because I'm not desperate, you know. People assume influencers have a lot of money and pay a lot more than they do too. So that's, yeah. Oh, I got like a former Steelers person, someone from the Steelers, email me. Like, I think Mara, you probably got this too, because he blasted like 20 different people. And I'm friends with all of them, and they're like, yeah, I'm not doing this. But he literally was like, oh, I would like to see if you want to do a collaboration where you film my wedding, and then there's a lot of promotional you know, opportunity. And I'm like, yeah, no. I was like, I'm happy to film your wedding for my price listed on my website. Thank you. Yeah, asking for a free video. Abby, please stop biting me. She's very sassy. She's done with me talking. But anyway, so I didn't hear from these people for like a few weeks, and I'm like chasing people down. So I'm talking to the planner, and I'm like, should I email them? And she's like, I'm so far behind, whatever. I'll get you an email thread going. So she does. So she starts an email thread with the mother and the bride. Abby, here, look. You want treats? You got to go down there. I'm so sorry. You're right in my way. So I'm like, get to the point, JT. This is a super long story. I'm trying to make it shorter. The mother, someone goes rogue. They never even contact me. And finally, after like 3 emails, the mother messages me back and says, hey, thank you so much, JT. We decided to go another route. Like, before I can even talk to anybody, nothing. So then I hear from the planner that this guy, that Marta Media, her name's actually Mara, the planner finds all this stuff out. So she tells me that he swooped in because he was connected to somebody who was connected to somebody that knew the bride somehow, found out what I was charging, and says, I'll do everything he's doing for 20% of what I was charging. I can't compete with that. Like, what am I supposed to do? Like, I mean, maybe I can give 10% off, but I can't charge he charged less than $2,000. Like, it's insane. But he did it because he wanted to steal the wedding from me. And like, it's one thing if people are looking at like, it doesn't like I was fine. Like, it wasn't like I needed the wedding. You know what I mean? It's whatever. I think it was just more of like, this dude's kind of a D bag. You know what I mean? Because like, I would never do that. I would never ask somebody, hey, what's your videographer that you're thinking about booking? What are they charging? Well, I can give you I can give you 80% off of that. Like, that's not what his base price is. Not that. His base price is like 1,000 less than what I charge. So why is he doing it? Because he wants influencer weddings and he was trying to make a name. Then I find out he does the video and stuff, and the bride hates the video. So couldn't have gone better for him. But yeah, I don't mind when people are like, when I do calls with clients, I'll say all the time, I'm like, hey, like this is a super important decision. Like, you got to vibe right with me. You got to vibe with like the videos that I'm putting out. Like, if someone wants a video like Dylan, like what Justin Porter's doing, like if someone wants a video like that, like I'll just straight up tell them like, hey, I don't do that style. I don't want to like let you down, you know? So here's people that do like a docu, you know, or reality TV. Like, I don't actually know if anybody in Pittsburgh's doing like a reality TV type of wedding video, but like if someone wants like a documentary style video, like I would never, like I don't do that. I don't like doing them. So I'm not going to sit here and take someone's. Mara would do it. Mara, I think you'd probably kill it. Yeah. But I would never hit someone. Like, never once have in my calls to clients been like, who else are you looking at? Oh, okay. Oh, you're looking at Mara? You're looking at New Era Media? Yeah, they do good work, but yeah, I tell you what, whatever they're charging you, like I'll give you, I could do it for way less. I do exactly what they do, but for way less. Like, that's so shitty. It's like, and that's where he gets into the car salesman type of vibe, you know what I mean? But anyway, so it's funny that you bring up the Wiz Khalifa wedding video, because he was like the best man in this wedding. Dude, he posts it everywhere. It's like, you can't. Their video was like 30% Wiz Khalifa. You know, like why would you make that a center point, other than you're trying to say like, hey, I filmed Wiz Khalifa at a wedding. You know what I mean? Like, you should hire me. Oh, here's wait, hold on. Let me catch up on chat. Right. This is how I am now with the highlight style. Like, if that's what they want, just point. Yeah, exactly. And then you can build the community of people who like appreciate that you're sending them work for things that you don't specialize in. Like, I don't know. It was like Wiz's wedding. Yeah, basically. Like, at first, like that's what you see, I think. I think he shows him like really early in the video. Oh, one other story about this guy. This tone deaf guy. So he used to follow me on Instagram and remove me, so I removed him. I don't follow him anymore either. But because I'm petty too. No, a photographer, a mutual photographer friend was like, you should follow him and message him. He was a nice guy. He was cool. And I'm like, okay, like I don't, whatever. I network with people. So I follow him at first, and he follows me back, and I send him a message. I'm like, hey man, so and so said that they worked with you recently, and you're a cool dude, and I like to network and talk to other videographers in Pittsburgh, and just build a community and stuff. He's like, oh yeah, man, it was such a good wedding. Hey, you do nice work too. Would you ever want a second shoot for me? And I'm like, yeah, I mean, I second shoot for people when they need it. Like, I'm not like above it. You know what I mean? Like, I like to help people out, especially if I don't have a booking. Why not? So I'll send it to you, Mara. I'll send it, Dylan. I'll send it to you too if you're interested. But he says, he's like, yeah, I'm this close to booking the Steelers quarterback at the time. What was his name? The guy, Mara, I'm not a sports guy. The guy after Ben Roethlisberger. He was going to do his wedding. his wedding video. Kenny Pickett, yes. So I don't sports at all. Like I'm not a sports guy. So he says I'm gonna be doing Kenny Pickett's wedding video, and I'd love to have you second shoot for me on that. And I said, oh, cool. Who's that? And I said that to him. I don't know. He's like, and I like as I message him, I'm like, I should look it up and see who that is, because like he's saying it like I should know him. And he's like, oh, Steelers quarterback. And I was like, oh, he plays for the Steelers. And he's like, yeah, bro, where you been? This and that. Like basically roasting me for not like giving a shit about sports. And I was like, yeah, cool, man. Like the way you're talking to me makes me not want to second shoot for you, you know? So so that was funny. And then he ended up not actually getting the wedding because someone else did his video. So Trinity. Oh yeah, no, yeah, Kenny Pickett. Who's the Steelers quarterback now? Yeah, Karma for sure. I don't even know. They got rid of Pickett. I know that, which is hilarious. I don't know. It's just this dude is just a cheeseball. So I don't think he's he's probably not like a horrible person. Or maybe he is if he's kind of like anti-LGBT, which I can't confirm. I won't say otherwise. But yeah, if you're like, I don't know, if you're just like, oh, I think some love is cool, but not all love. All right, weirdo. But anyway, so that was my story time. And no one, okay, he didn't join on Instagram, so that's good. Okay. Mara, I feel like you have the inside scoop on some stuff, especially in the Pittsburgh videographer market. I think my favorite part of any story from him is oh, I'm doing so great, I'm putting in a pool. Like, all right, bro. Relax. I want to have all you guys over so you can play in my pool while you're broke as hell and not booking any weddings because I'm stealing all of them from everybody. All right, I'm done. At least we have his pool. Oh, what was I in the middle? Oh, did I extend this? I can't remember. Wait. I did extend it. Okay. I was distracted with the story about what's his name that I'm not going to say. He tried to get us all an associate shoot for pretty much. That'd be his like MO.
Continue to unfold.
It's a little cheesy. The lyrics are a little hokey. It's fine. Balance background music. This is the one thing Premiere has going for it. Kind of like auto mixes stuff. Except when I'm trying to do this, it doesn't do it. Why isn't it not? That's super weird. That's all right. I'll manually do it.
Mia can create laughter and
Oh, we gotta cut the lyrics out there. Hold on, we can't have him start to say a word. Almost there.
Mia can create laughter in a moment of suffering and also show a vulnerability I've always been in awe of, giving everyone all her love because she knows love is one of the safest
Mara, New Era Media, Dylan, he's a Da Vinci guy.
feelings herself. I am so
You guys can geek out over Da Vinci and laugh at me using Premiere.
thankful to still be alongside Mia in life after all this time, and now getting to do the same with Nick. I love you both, and I can't wait to see your life continue to unfold.
It's a
cut there. Oh, I guess that makes sense. That's why you're titling your streams "Learn DaVinci with me." How do you like it, Dylan? Mara also switched from Premiere to DaVinci. I feel like it's the one, if you're gonna switch, it's the easiest one to learn, because Final Cut Pro is way different.
Love you both, and I can't wait to see your life continue.
It's a perfect.
Okay. I think the only thing I want to change is I just want to crossfade this slightly different.
Mia can create laughter in a moment of suffering
Okay.
and also show vulnerability I've always been in awe of, giving everyone all her love because she knows love is one of the safest feelings herself. I am so thankful.
Safest?
It's one of the safest feelings herself.
Did she actually say that, or is that a hallucination from the AI?
It's one of
Oh gosh, hold on.
the safest feelings herself.
She said safest. Okay. Nothing I could do about that unless I was using DaVinci, right? Tell it to switch. Oh, oh, that's right. You went from CapCut. I forgot. Your mind is blown. One thing I should listen to. Yeah. Premiere has that too, which is syncing all of your audio sources. Huge. That's right. I forgot you use CapCut. I do remember that now that you're saying that. That's crazy, man. But good for you. Switch into something that's I mean, just worlds better. I guess I don't actually know that because I never really used CapCut to edit. But okay, do we have enough? So I owe them an 7 to 8 minute film, and if I don't cut the song down, we're at 8:09. So that's okay. But I'm a little concerned about this part here in the song. I don't know if this will make sense.
Perfect moment in time, and I'm holding on for the ride.
It's just so like
I've waited.
the acapella. I don't know, like if I kept that in, like I almost want to cut it.
I've waited all of my life. It's
So like if I cut on the perfect and just did this. Yeah, I like that better because then I could just let it roll with like reception stuff, dance stuff, you know. How's that cut sound again? Yeah. Yeah. So that still puts me at 7 minutes and 50 seconds. We would be fine. Dylan, did you get the free version first and try that of DaVinci, or did you just buy it and switch like that? And how long have you been doing wedding videos? And I apologize if you had told me before or mentioned it on Justin's Twitch or something, because I did watch the roundtable. Or I watched some of it. I couldn't stay awake for all of it. I'm an hour ahead of you guys, or no, more than that, 2 hours ahead. Multicam editing in DaVinci changed your life. You can make multicam sequence and syncs up. Yep. I think Premiere has that too, but I ended up not using it. Here's how I edit a ceremony. Like if I'm editing a ceremony, and I do it super fast. So I synced all my audio clips here, right? So three tracks, and then 3 cameras, and then here's the camera scratch audio, which I mute and then just lock because I'm not gonna mess with it. But I'll just go through this and be like,
Please be seated.
you know, just randomly cut.
Today, we hold in our hearts
Like obviously, I would
cherished
cut this out. This looks like shit.
memory of those who cannot be with us.
But yeah, I just do this, which
Especially
takes
Mia's-
longer than just, using a switcher essentially. Oh, that's sweet. That's right. When he gave you that computer, he's such a good dude. I never met him until I met him in New Jersey for that Strix Media thing, but I obviously had heard of him, a while before that because he's such a YouTube personality and stuff. And I thought the reality TV wedding thing that he was doing was interesting. I could never do that, and I don't know if I would ever want to do that, but I'm glad that he has the ability to book clients that want that. Super good for him. But he's exactly how I thought he would be in person. Just like dialed up to like 11 out of 10 all the time, the entire day. And I'm just like, I'm like one note always. I'm like energy levels, I'm like 5 out of 10 always. You'll never know if I'm super tired or super excited or sad or angry. It's just 5 out of 10 always. Oh, you have to watch each. Nah. Well, that's the cool thing about video editing. Your brain, everyone's brains work differently. So there's really no right or wrong way. I mean, I guess there are some wrong things to do, but like how you achieve certain things can be done a bunch of different ways. Like for me, I start by picking out like all this stuff over here is like things I may or may not use from the toasts and vowels and stuff. I just kind of bring it all over to a sequence, throw it in there. Then I cut it down even more, but based on like the tone and the vibe of like what's being said, you use music that matches that. So if it's like a super hype video, you want to use more intense music and stuff. But a lot of what they did at this wedding, they were like really emotional and like serious and like, it was its own like dramatic type of vibe. So like I was trying to pick music that wasn't super intense, that matched the flow. You pick all that, and then you find parts of the song that will fit the voiceover cleanly. It's like a puzzle to me. I see this and I think like puzzle pieces. And then now that I have this in place, which was like the hardest part, now I just got to throw B-roll in on top of all the stuff to mask all my cuts and show the things I want to show. So we're in a good spot now. Oh man, I got to catch up on chat. Your ADHD ass, yeah. You started getting into wedding films in 2020, but only did a few and had a traumatic experience with my dog biting my ST. Oh no. I think I read that somewhere. You posted about it maybe, or talked about it on your stories maybe. Yeah. Yep. That's why I think like influencers like for Justin specifically, also I know a few people are like this. obviously connect with people more who I think are going to be like they're not. It's not an act. You know what I mean? Like that's who they are. You know, and that's awesome. I'm glad there are people like that that can talk to a camera without a chat going and stuff like that. And he's just high energy. But yeah, he's exactly how I thought he would be in person. You know, and Mara, yeah, I think our editing styles are very similar, Mara. So I can see how we would both think puzzle pieces. And the first influencer wedding I did was for she's just an influencer, but her younger sister was on a show called Dance Moms, and that was filmed in Pittsburgh area, but that was a show that was on, I don't know, 10, 12 years ago or something. I can't remember now, but it was really popular. It was on TLC, I think. But anyway, that wedding was like high, it was like a high profile wedding, and it was like my very first one. I didn't charge a lot for it. I charged them what I charged at the time, which was like $2,800. And then I made a little bit more money on it because, super long story short, she was on The Bride, not the sister. So her younger sister was on Dance Moms, but the bride was just an influencer, just in general. She was also on another show called So Sharp, which is a dance show. And but she was also on Say Yes to the Dress. So Say Yes to the Dress paid me for my footage because they couldn't go to the venue, would not let them come and film. They wanted to send a whole TV crew, and I was about to have to work around a whole TV production crew to film a wedding. But they bought footage from me, and I made a lot more money on that, which was good. But the point of me telling you this is that she is exactly how you think she would be in person too. Really, really nice. We have like almost nothing in common as far as like her podcast that I do for her is just like not. It's like a girls' room podcast, but I bring the technical knowledge to it. So, but she's super cool. There's just like I think I'm sure Dylan, you've heard of Matt Johnson, like everyone has. I feel like I've never met him, but I feel like he's like he is on YouTube. Like he's probably a pretty accurate representation of himself. Like he just acts like himself. You can kind of tell, I know Justin's worked with him like for behind the scenes stuff. Mara, yeah, 2010. Oh my God, it's 2025. So 15 years ago. Yeah, Dance Moms was crazy. My mom liked it. I obviously didn't watch it at all. So it was funny because when Riley booked me and then for the wedding, like I had no idea, no concept. And then she followed me on Instagram and had like a ton of followers. And I was like, who is this person? She had like 400,000 followers. I'm like, what the hell? Who did I just book? And I had to like Google her name and stuff. And that's when I found out the whole Dance Moms connections. And then her mom followed me, Jill. She's got like 2 million followers on Instagram. I'm like, what is going on? And that's when I learned that doing a wedding for an influencer doesn't really amount to anything, because I got 0 bookings from that. But at least now I can say I did a high profile wedding, so that was good. This was years ago. I've done more high profile weddings and really high stress weddings since then. Dylan, you can't go back. Yeah, I mean, I can see the appeal of it. I think it would be. I'd probably like to do one. I'd probably like to work on one with somebody. I don't know if I would want to do one by myself. Hi, Hannah on Instagram. I'm talking to my Twitch friends, and I am married. Here, Hannah, you can see a ring. It's a real ring. It's not fake, but it's a smart ring. Because I have to incorporate pieces of technology and everything that I wear. So, Mara, Jill made me cookies, homemade chocolate chip cookies, like a year ago when I let Riley park her car at my house to fly. I live like 15 minutes away from the airport in Pittsburgh, and they were flying out for like some vacation to Italy. And instead of paying to park her car for forever or what, anyway, I let her park her car at my house for like 10 days, and Jill picked her up from my house. So I had Jill Vertes at my house, basically giving me homemade chocolate chip cookies, and they were so good. It was really funny. And like after she left, Alyssa, my wife, was like, "Did Jill Vertes just like? Did I imagine that? Is Jill Vertes like at our house? That's weird." Yeah, Matt's been putting out a lot of pro AI videos. I am getting an ick from him. I like him, but it is a cool story, yes. Her husband is, yeah, he was a minor league baseball player, a pitcher, and then he retired, I think, because of an injury. I think so. Dr. Holly from Dance Moms. I can't remember which one that is. But yeah, Matt has been really pro AI lately, and I don't know how to feel about that because I think maybe are you getting me started on AI? I think some AI things are valuable tools, but there's a line, there's a threshold where it becomes something that will literally take your job away. Dylan, have you heard of what's it called? Plot lines? They weren't was it for plot lines, Mara? Because that's how I think I heard about it through one of Matt's videos. And I was like, yeah, ChatGPT's fine for the most part. Okay, so I'll give you the quick rundown. So there's this thing called plot lines that basically they're selling it as like it's a tool, right? Okay, fine. AI tool. You upload all of your voiceover stuff, like any recording that you took for weddings. So like this is how it would work for us for weddings. All of the audio that you record, dialogue and stuff, you upload it into plot lines. It scrubs through it. Not only like enhances the voice stuff, but like it picks out parts of the thing, the voiceovers that make for a compelling story, rearranges it to say you should put this part here first and then this second and this and this and this. And it basically does that for you and spits out an XML file. You take that XML file, load it into your editor, and it puts a sequence together based on the XML file and like all that. And people were like, "Oh my God, this is going to save me so much time. I can't believe it. It's as amazing, this and that." I'm like, bro, I've never seen people running to just have their creativity taken away from them. That's literally what makes us like that's our job is to be creative, to put the sequence together like that. So it's just like that to me crosses the line where it starts to take a creative portion of your job away. Fixing your AI or like AI your audio so like it makes it so that removes the background noise, like yeah, maybe that takes like one tiny little thing away from like an audio engineer, but like there's way more that they can do, and that is something that will save time. So that I think is that's technology getting better. But to do your edit for you essentially, that blows my mind. I just that's the downfall. that's where I think it starts to get really bad. And people were just like, "Oh, I can't wait to use it." I'm like, "Cool. Can't wait for you to lose your job and for me to lose my job too." What's Hello Tomorrow? I watched a video where the guy made it and he was saying you don't have to use all of that. You could do it more of a theme finder. I don't know, Mara. That's just it. We should just be able to do that ourselves. Save you 10 hours per wedding. Oh, is it? Hello. Okay. Well, I'm glad. Cool. I'm glad they're famous. But I don't know. It just like eventually it's what will there be for us to do? Hold a gimbal at a wedding with a 360 camera on it, and then eventually you load a 360 camera video that's like 12K and has a really good depth of field, and now you don't even have to point your camera at anything because the 360 takes care of it, and then you use an AI algorithm to pull the best shots from that, and then now you have plot lines taking the voiceover. We're just a meat tripod at that point holding a camera, you know? Like I don't know, that to me that sucks. A robot could, yeah. Yeah, like I think the technology is it's like super interesting and cool that we're at the point now where that's even possible, but then you start to like take a step back from it and you realize, oh shit. Oh shit, like how does this affect? Cuz if it's saving you 10 hours per wedding, it's going to save the next guy 10 hours per wedding, right? It might save the people, like it might eventually you whittle it down to everything's saving you time, and then what is there left for you to do if you're not spending 10 hours on this or 15 hours on that or 5 hours on this? Eventually it's just 20 minutes to edit a video. Okay, well that sounds great, but then what are you going to charge for? Because then if like Mara, if you're charging $5,000 for a wedding video and you're saving yourself 20 hours and now you could do a whole edit in 20 minutes, 30, let's just say an hour, a whole hour. You use all your AI tools, you spend all this time, everything's done in an hour, you spit that out. Well, if you can do that and then you're trying to book more weddings and it only takes me 20 minutes now. I can start charging $2,500 for a wedding. I'll just do twice as much and still save a bunch of time. And now eventually you price yourself so low that you're undercutting everybody else, right? Okay, well then they have to lower their price. It's just like a race to the bottom, right? And then there are people who will never get in. I don't know. It's just like eventually it dries itself up so much that how do you compete? How do people stay in business? Because no one's going to want... how do I phrase it? Does this make sense? I'm kind of rambling. I have a love-hate relationship with AI stuff. The meat tripod. You can get a full night's sleep. Yeah, Dylan, see, stuff like that, that's where it's like a tool. But people are just going to be dropping their entire, like all these companies like that do volume, right? They do volume. That's their whole business model. 200 weddings a year, right? And they outsource all of the shooters that go out and film, right? To multiple cities. What's the one that does that? Dana Lynn. I don't know. They're still around. But eventually those wedding edits are pretty simple, right? They're just open with a drone shot, throw some piano music over something, and it's like whatever. And that's fine. Some people want that, and that's just, that's what they, and if I did edits like that, I could charge a lot less too. But they're going to do that, and then those AI tools are going to make them do 500 weddings. I don't know. It just makes it like it all eventually makes us less money in the long run or the end, or the people who don't want to scale to doing, like, I don't want to do 200 weddings a year. Like, I don't want to manage 15 teams to do that. I mean, people will lower their price if they're not getting booked. I mean, I already did that for this year. I lowered my scope of work though too, but eventually I can't lower my scope of work to nothing. You know what I mean? Like I still have to have, you know what I mean? Yeah, I have a complicated relationship with it too. I think I'm more anti-AI than I am pro-AI for sure, but yeah, I don't know. I don't want to think about it anymore. It's depressing. Just slowly turn our jobs to nothing.
since the moment it started. They have been through more over these last few.
Maybe I think I'm just gonna put the first clip in and then we'll call it here. Dylan, are you gonna start your stream? Dylan, if you start your stream, I'll do that raid. I got 5 viewers right now. I'll raid you if I remember how to do it. I did it for Justin's channel once. Yeah, I agree, Dylan. If you're middle, I'm probably like a little like if this is pro AI and anti and you're here, I'm probably like here. But that's okay. I mean, I still use some AI tools. It's fine. Helping with my day. Yeah. Yep. No, I think there's a lot of pros, but people cannot get wrapped up in all the pros. They have to just take a step back to realize what things are doing. Working the 2-job life. Okay, let me find my. I like to start. I open with a hero shot, something that looks like really epic right at the first thing, and it's usually not a drone shot because everyone does drone shots. How does the song start? Okay, it almost needs to be slow motion. Gotcha. Well, Dylan, if you stream tonight, I'll join from my phone, and I'll probably be like multitasking. I'll probably be playing a video game at the same time because I'm a Warzone guy and I got a crew. Got a crew to play some Call of Duty, you know. I feel like I did a cool spinny shot here. Where did I do it? Oh, the gate opens on this. The wind blew it. Oh, here we go. This might be a good shot here. I'm a little off center though. Shit. Oh wait, here. I'm gonna use this one. This is more centered. 3, 2, 1. That's better. We'll use that one. Just gotta cut to that beat. Dylan, what do you play? Do you play anything that online? Okay, that'll work. And then let's see. What did my assistants get? Oh, I had a PCam. DCam. This is the camera that runs with the Helios lens. Jake was my assistant for this, so he usually gets good shots. He filmed my wedding, and I'm editing our teaser or our video. I already did our teaser. Oh, you do the sports stuff. Oh, GTA. Dude, I'll probably get off Call of Duty once GTA 6 comes out. because that I played GTA 5 like so much, so many hours into that. And honestly, Warzone kind of sucks, but it's like the only game that like all my friends are playing, so I still play it. Yeah, that's gonna be like my entire PlayStation is just gonna be there for GTA. Oh, here, this is a nice shot. That's cool. That might be a good follow-up shot to use. You know what'll be a good one to cut to is that's the secondary angle. This might be okay for jump cuts. I'm a jump cut person. How does that look? Yeah, that's fine. I'm just throwing some B-roll in here. Mia was really good in front of the camera. Like, just knew all the looks. Cassie, what's up? I see that you joined. I'm making a lot of progress. Cassie is watching on Instagram. She was the maid of honor. So the rule with jump cuts that I learned in I say film school. It wasn't really film school. I went to the Art Institute of Pittsburgh, digital media production, but I took filmmaking classes there. And they say if you do jump cuts, right, as long as you do more than like 2, then it's intentional. It's not a mistake, right? So if you do like 1 jump cut, it could look really weird if it's out of place, right? But if you do things with intention a couple of times, then it's like a stylistic choice, right? So it's fine. Cassie, you want to see? Here's what I have at the beginning. You can don't tell Mia. I got to do something with the music there to like make it make sense with the video, but we're there. Shots. Oh, thanks, dude. What are you shooting on now? Were you on a Panasonic GH something, Dylan? You took G7. Hey, I got one of those sitting right here. I was using this for the podcast girls that are doing their show. They're upgrading from MacBook Pro cameras to G7, so I was testing one for them. But actually, that's like it's a pretty solid camera for the price, honestly. Your boyfriend went to school for communications media and took video classes, and he points out all the jump cuts. Like all of my jump cuts, or the ones that you do, Mara. I think you do some jump cuts. It's okay to have jump cuts as long as you do it like with intention, of course. If this was my only jump cut in the entire video, like if that was it, I'm sorry, not even that one, then it'd be wrong. It'd be like that's a mistake, obviously. Oh, hiccups. Mia, what are you doing here? She's trying to watch her wedding video early. No. I feel like I need to cut. Should that get an effect? Like the I don't know. What can I do there? What can I do there? Do I want to do more jump cuts there? I'm gonna play with something that may not make sense, but just let me just see. This might not be the way to go. No, not that one. Mia, you're allowed to watch. I don't care. I feel zero pressure. The bride is watching on Instagram now. Is this? I don't know. The right lighting and lenses, but just don't have any. Yeah. Dude, lighting goes a long way. If you can expose properly using lighting and stuff, it really does help. Dylan, I wish you lived closer, man. I feel like we chat all the time. I love talking about video stuff, and I don't know. I should be a YouTuber, but I don't like talking. I don't like talking at a camera without interaction. I'll leave it. I'll leave that to Justin and Matt and all the other people. I don't. I think. I like the idea of these effects, but I'm not sure if it's sitting right. I'm gonna leave them for now, and then circle back to it, unless I do a jump cut. And use like enough. I'm like talking to myself, sorry. Nope. I'm gonna leave what I had. Maybe if I look like a TV was turning off, that's kind of what the song sounds like. Yeah, it sounds like it's slowing. Wow, like not a record scratch, but I have a CRTV look, but it definitely needs like a. Oh, it is not handling that well. I'd have to get the effect somehow. I mean, they probably have it on motion array. Do they have it? Let me check. Let me check. I'm just switching to my screen so we don't have to look at all of my tabs. motion array. TV turn off. They definitely have some interesting things here. Error glitch, retro TV logo up. Here, I can show you what I'm seeing. Does this is that going to be is it going to show like the entire TV too? I don't want that. What if I did TV? Rewind reality. CRT transitions. VHS overlays, that's kind of cool. I don't know. I'm not good enough in After Effects to make it myself. Glitch transitions. I think I'll dig something out later. Unless there's a twirl out. Nope, that looks bad. Bad. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it like that for now. I'm overthinking it right now.
I've
I'll have the video come back. Let's see. What do we have to use there? What's Cassie talking about?
I've watched Mia and Nick's relationship since the moment it started. They have been
All right, she's talking about them, so I want to show more clips of them. Oh, I can do the spinny shot here. I think that might be cool. Did a cool spin on them.
I've watched Mia and Nick's relationship.
I feel like it'll look better slow motion though. Sometimes you just gotta slow mo it.
I've watched Mia and Nick's relationship since the
Get out of here with your speed ramps. Mara, get me a shirt that says something about speed ramps. I feel like I deserve one at this point. Should be like F your speed ramps.
I've watched Mia and Nick's relationship since the moment it started.
I think if we end where it's straight. There we go.
Since the moment it started. They have
Um, I'm looking at a secondary angle of the full bridal party. That shot would be nice to cut to if any of my assistants were paying attention. That would be C-cam. Oh, hold on. Here we go. Here it is. Ask me about my speed ramps.
started. They have been through more over these.
You know what, though? This shot's better. Jake did this little gimbal jib shot. That's better.
Started. They have been through more over these last. Started. They have been through more.
I think I'll show Cassie towards the end.
Another safe place, comfort.
Unless.
Safe place, comfort, and calm with.
Yeah, like when that music cuts down there, it'll be a nice time to cut to Cassie speaking. Hold on, I gotta text the crew, see what time we're doing. See what time we're playing Warzone. I have to drive to Ohio tomorrow to film a wedding. It's like almost 2 hours. Ugh.
Started. They have been through more over these last.
Okay, let me find a shot of just them. We're just at the ceremony spot. Hold on, this might be a good one here. Yeah. Yep, this was the wedding. I forgot. Is Cassie still in here? One person's watching on Instagram, but doesn't tell me who. Make yourself known, because I need to make a comment. I just want to make sure. If it's me or Cassie, I think they'll laugh about it. It's fine.
Started. They have been through more over these last few years. They have been through more over these last few years than.
It's Mia. Oh, Mia, I'll tell you, it's funny though. In hindsight, I totally forgot my tripods to your wedding. So luckily, one of the other guys had tripods in his car. But I'm like carrying everything in, and I'm like, oh, I'll set up the tripods for the ceremony. Yeah, they weren't in my truck. They're sitting by the door where I load all my gear. So that was cool. But look, your ceremony looks fine. Look at our camera angles here. We got this one. This one looks great. We got, wait, where's it at? Oops. We got this one, also looks great. And then we got this one, which is on my gimbal, so we're good. See, everything worked out. The dip is nice. Do we want to use that? I think another walking. How's this look? Oh, that's good. That'll look good in slow motion. Okay, so I gotta tell people on Twitch, Mia, the bride, is also a photographer. She went to a wedding. She tells us on Instagram because it doesn't show up on the stream, and literally forgot her camera. What did you do in that situation, Mia? Did you have to go back? Like, what happened? Did you or did you send? Did Nick go get it for you or bring it to you?
For years, the most people will.
At least I didn't forget my cameras. That's rough. Every single shot you got is amazing. I'm still kind of blown away. Some of them are a little rough, but that's not your fault. That's my fault. But yeah, we'll get some good ones here. Dylan, I'll catch you later, man. Bro, going live. I'll catch you there if you're. Yep, I'll hop on over just in a few for sure. I have like nightmares about like forgetting memory cards to a wedding or like going to the wrong place. I mean, it's crazy. Hey, Graham, what's up? That's nice that your mom brought them to you, though. I'd be freaking out. Like, Mia, your wedding was like, I think you were like an hour and 45-minute drive from where I live. So if I forgot like a camera, I'd be rolling around with my iPhone and you'd be laughing at me. At least I'd be filming with something, but like that's not a good look. I'd be rolling in with an iPhone. Look at this. Nick brushing the hair behind your ear. Wow. So
These
romantic.
last 2 years, the most people will in their entire lives. But without fail every time.
Do I have a second angle of that? Because that'd be something nice to cut to. You like that speech shot, dude? I got some good ones. I walked around with my gimbal, and then I got a close up, and then I got like a group shot with everybody. Although Mia, I'm sorry. Your son's face is clearly blocked by a candle right there. I've been dealing with a plumbing emergency while my parents are visiting, so I've been kind of stressed. Oh, no. Yeah, dude, it's okay. I ended up going to that meetup at the studio, and it was fun. It was nice. I went for like the last hour and 20 minutes. I didn't win anything. Your stress stream is you usually don't have time to set up for the ceremony and they start before I'm ready and I miss most of it. Dude, Mara, I'm right there with you. Right there with you. Although I'm just ready always to just be like, well, if I don't have time, I'm just going to walk around with my gimbal and film everything that way. Fall out of my bag during a shoot. You have memory cards fall out of a bag during a shoot one time, and it was literally someone's wedding. I found them in a field 4 days later. Oh my gosh. Mia's had actual nightmares happen to her. Don't worry, there's only like 3 people watching the stream, Mia. No, I won't tell anybody except for the people here. You're good. How many weddings do you have booked this year? Now, oh, I can actually talk. We can talk now about being on both sides of the camera. Although you've done stuff already, but I had my wedding. I was an idiot. It took me like 6 hours to loosen up. Makes me feel bad for like what I put couples through. That's an interesting. Oh, the wind took it. The wind took it. I hope your plumbing emergency got sorted out, Graham. I'm sorry to hear that. That sounds very stressful.
Every time, come back stronger.
That's not a bad shot, although the veil's totally blocking your face here, so we might not use that one right now. We used that. We used kind of that. Oh, this kid was cute. He just takes off. Watch him. Watch him go. Wait.
Oh! Nice and soft though to land on.
And then he crosses concrete. It doesn't. At least he doesn't fall in the concrete. Let's go back to the gate. Oh, the shot here is sweet. But I use that for the sneak peek. I'll put that in later, but not right now. A nice walking shot there, hand holding.
Most people will in their entire lives, but without fail,
Jump cuts.
but without fail every time in their entire lives, but without entire lives, but without fail every time, come back every time, fail every time.
That last clip I'm going to replace completely, I think. What did I get in? So that was Jake's camera on the gate. Ooh, this is good. Mia nailed it on. You nail the looks. I don't know how to describe that. Is it just like, give me the model look?
I'll fail every time. Come fail every time. Lives, but without fail every time. Come back.
Yeah. Okay. Like that? How do you do this? I wish I could do that. The smize. Mara, okay, Mia, if you're still there, I hope you're still there on Instagram. My friend Mara on Twitch wants to know your honest opinion on this venue as a bride and as a vendor. So what's your take on this venue from both perspectives? I have my opinion too. Generally, no, I'm not going to say anything. I want to hear what Mia thinks first. Oh, we got Nick doing a twirl.
Look at
There you go. I like it. Mara doesn't care about my opinion.
Every time, come back stronger because of an undeniable. Every time, come back stronger because of an undeniable love and commitment they continue to give each other.
I think I need to cut to Cassie now and then cut back to them and then cut to Cassie at the end for her like last part.
Undeniable love and commitment they continue to give each other.
So I'm doing some weird gimbal thing there.
Undeniable love and commitment they continue to give each other. Mia and Nick have built a home in each other. They have become each other's safe place, comfort.
Oh, actually, no. I'll just let it ride out. That's good. Maybe cut to this.
And calm with all of life's chaos and unpredictability. So like I've been so lucky to have, they will no longer go to a place called home until they know.
Did you? Oh, Mia's probably typing. She says she's still here. Okay. She said, Mara, she said, love the actual building itself, but the outside is very random and nothing really makes sense. Then on top of it, it had a very, very bad experience with the owner. Oh no. I've heard some stuff about the owner too. It's not the first time. I don't know what your experience was, but I've heard he treats vendors kind of poorly. Mara. Okay, so the day of, they were totally fine to me. The only weird thing that I noticed about the venue when I first got there, and Mia, you probably would have this didn't affect you at all, but when that fountain was going, it smelled like sewage. The fountain inside, and then they turn it on and they let it run, and it just smells like sewage. And then they put something in it to, like, by the time guests and people actually come, it doesn't smell anymore. But that was like the weird thing. Graham, this is called Glass on Enchanted Acres. It's in Ohio. I cannot remember the town, but it's basically in the middle of nowhere. Like, it's just like nothing for forever, no cell service. And then all of a sudden there's this guy who owns like a bunch of different venues on like how many acres. And this is one of them. And they're all like relatively close to each other. They're brand new building, just built it. Shot a wedding there a month ago and my bride had the same experience. Wow. Yes. Yeah. Not to mention their venue cabin we stayed in literally was infested with bugs. They were crawling on the dresses. I did not see that. That's insane. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. Did you end up getting like a refund for anything? That's crazy. I had no idea. I'm not even engaged, but it's like my dream building. Okay, that fixed it for me. I don't want it. I'm gonna make one just like it in Pittsburgh. There you go. It was everyone who saw your sneak peek, Mia, everyone commented on like how striking the building is too. Like they're just like the drone shot of the building, like all black, like is insane. Like that was cool. But yeah, the statues, like what is going on like over here? Like what is this? Like why? Like why? I don't know. Just it's interesting. There are aspects about like the gate looks cool. The lamps, I think those look cool. The ceremony spot, I don't know. I feel like if it's just like, yeah, the Roman columns were interesting. I don't hate like if this I think if the background had like fall leaves, that would be really cool looking too. I'm sure it changes like the whole like look of and feel of the venue like every season. And when Nick texted him, he literally said, "Well, it looks like you need to get 15 girls hotel rooms." What? So when Nick texted him about the bugs crawling on the dresses at the cabin, he said to get hotel rooms for 15 girls. That's crazy. Then the big wooden thing in the ceremony area, it just makes no sense. Yeah. I'll cut around like this shot, like some of the back, like this background, super cool. Like the glass and the brick. I like that a lot. I liked your pictures here even on the side with these glass doors. Like that looks cool too. And like some of the angles, like here, you can't see me. But then like these side angles, if you're looking, excuse me. Oh no, this one's okay. But like they're so reflective, you can kind of see people in the background, like your bridesmaids in the corner and stuff. But it's not. I mean, it's like I don't think any like you probably won't care about that. It's modern and not a barn. Yeah, you need some evergreen trees around the ceremony site. Yeah. Is there a way to not get the reflection on the glass? Yes, with a polarizer, which I had, but I forgot to use. But yeah, you can angle the way that the light reflects with a polarizer if you rotate it. You love glass, but hate seeing yourself when you're behind the camera, right? This looks super cool. I mean, like. The venue has a lot of really cool things going for it. Like this gate is cool. I'm cool with the gate. The gate's dope. These lamps are cool too. And then this shot over here. This would have been so cool, but the gate opened.
Okay with that?
Watch this ghost happen, Mara.
Okay. I'll count you down. 3, 2, 1. You guys look at my camera lens, okay?
Look at that. What's going on?
3, 2,
it's gone.
1. The gate opened.
Yeah, the gate opened. The ghost opened the gate. Did I even do that again? I didn't. I think we were just trying to be fast. No, I didn't do it again. Maybe we'll incorporate the ghost in somehow.
I don't know, but I found
Whoa.
the results on Sage.
Nope. Stars. My Google Home is talking to me. I'm streaming. We're about to roll in on Warzone soon, I think. Okay. Can you send that to me on my Ghosty podcast group? They will love that. Yes, I'll send it to you. I'll just do it right now because otherwise I'm going to forget. Can I cut my voice out of it? Or do you want the whole clip?
Down 3, 2, 1. You guys look at my camera lens, okay? 3,
You did not start
2,
editing.
1. The gate opened.
Mia's looking at me like, she's like, what are you talking about? The gate opened. Yeah, that's not going to get the audio. Sorry. Oh God, this fly's attacking me. This little baby fly keeps trying to get at me. The ghost. I'll just call this one Ghost Gate. had to send the ghost to Mara. Why is it taking 3 minutes to export? That's interesting. Oh, it's because it's populating all that stuff. Okay. Ghost Gate. Yeah, that was a weird one. So on top of that, the venue's haunted. All right. I think now that I'm at this point, let's watch the first 44 seconds. And this isn't final. This is just where we're at.
I've watched Mia and Nick's relationship since the moment it started. They have been through more over these last few years than most people will in their entire lives, but without fail every time, come back stronger because of an undeniable love and commitment they continue to give each other. Mia and Nick have built a home in each other. They have become each other's safe place, comfort, and calm with all of life's chaos and unpredictability. So like I've been so lucky to have, they will no longer go to a place called home until they know where the other person is.
Cool. I think I need to do the cut there. And then I'll come back in with some stuff there. All right. Couple of things I'm going to add. We'll do my subtle zooms on that on Cassie.
Ample love and commitment they continue to give each
Just subtle enough. This one doesn't need it because
Mia and Nick have built
I'm actually walking in with the gimbal. And then we'll do it again here. We'll just zoom in 8%.
and calm with all of life's chaos.
Just enough. And then again here.
I've been so lucky to have, they will no longer go to a place called home until they know where the other person is.
Cool. All right. Okay, on that note, I told Dylan that I would raid his channel. You guys don't. You can stay if you'd like. Let me see if I can do it first. How do I do it? Is it raid? Wait, raid. New era. Media? Is that going to work? All right, guys. Thanks for watching. We're going to end the stream now. We're going to raid Dylan's channel. All right. See ya.